something moved in the dark, and the camera was already recording. Not a hunter, not a known animal, not something anyone could easily explain. Wildlife cameras are everywhere now: forests, mountains, deserts, even deep swamps. They work 24/7, no fear, no blinking, no imagination. And sometimes they capture things no one was expecting. Most people think every animal on Earth has already been discovered. That is not true. Scientists still identify new species every single year. But what happens when a camera records something that doesn't match anything in the books? Tonight, we're counting down the top 10 unidentified creatures recorded by wildlife cameras. Let's begin. Number 10. A wildlife camera in a remote forest captured what looked like a tall, thin figure moving on two legs. Not running, not walking normally, gliding between trees. At first glance, people said it was a bear standing upright. But bears don't move like that for long distances. This figure stayed upright the entire time. The clip went viral. Experts studied it frame by frame. Some blamed camera distortion. Others said it could be a person in heavy clothing. But no hikers were reported in the area. And no footprints were found nearby. So what was it? Number 9. Deep in a swamp, a camera meant to track deer captured glowing eyes just above the water. That's normal. Many animals have reflective eyes at night. But here's the strange part. The eyes were much wider apart than any known predator in that region. And they slowly sank underwater, without a splash, no ripples, no sound. Alligators were ruled out. The spacing didn't match. And no known mammal in that area moves that silently through open swamp water. The footage remains unexplained. Number 8. In the mountains, a camera triggered by movement caught something sprinting across a snowy ridge at extreme speed. Too fast for a wolf, too small for a bear. When slowed down, the shape looked almost canine. But the back legs appeared longer than the front legs, giving it a strange posture. Biologists suggested it could be a genetic mutation or a rare hybrid. But no samples, no tracks, no second sightings. Just one perfect, mysterious sprint across the snow. Number 7. A camera placed near livestock recorded a shadowy figure crouched near a fence at night. It didn't attack. It didn't move like a coyote. It simply stared directly into the camera for nearly 30 seconds. Eyes glowing, body unusually lean, head slightly larger than normal proportions. When farmers checked the site, no animals were harmed, no signs of digging or forced entry. The footage sparked debate online. Predator, sick animal, optical illusion. Still no official explanation. Number 6. In a dense jungle region, a conservation team reviewing footage noticed something in the background. High up in the trees, a shape with long limbs and reflective eyes watching from above. It wasn't a known primate. The region had no large tree-dwelling mammals that size. The creature shifted positions without climbing like a monkey would, almost like it was gripping the trunk with unusual strength. The team released the clip quietly. It never received a formal classification. Number 5. In a desert area, a camera recorded a low, crawling figure crossing open sand at night. Too large for a lizard, too smooth for a mammal. The movement looked almost serpentine, but it had visible limbs. Sand patterns showed no clear tracks the next morning. Wind was ruled out. The camera angle was stable. The object had shape and structure. Experts suggested rare reptiles or misidentified animals. But none could match the exact body structure captured on film. Number 4. A remote forest camera captured what appeared to be a massive feline shape moving behind trees. At first, it looked like a mountain lion, but when scaled against tree size, it appeared much larger. Almost twice the size, the shoulders were unusually high. The tail thicker than normal. Wildlife officials searched the area. No oversized predators were found. Some argued perspective distortion. Others pointed out the shadows did not match a typical cat's proportions. To this day, it remains labeled as unknown large mammal. Number 3. In a cold northern region, a camera captured a pale, hairless-looking animal standing briefly on hind legs. The body seemed elongated, the head narrow. When it dropped back down, it ran on all fours with unnatural speed. Experts proposed mange, a disease that causes hair loss in animals like foxes or coyotes. But skeletal proportions did not fully match. It was never identified with certainty. Number 2. A wildlife monitoring station picked up something massive moving between trees at dusk. Only parts were visible at a time: a shoulder, a limb, a shadow. But when researchers measured distance between trees, they estimated the height could be over 8 feet if upright. No clear face, no clear species markers. Some said bear, others said camera glitch. But the motion pattern did not match typical bear behavior. And then, it simply vanished into deeper forest. Number 1. The most disturbing footage came from a camera meant to track wild boar. In the middle of the night, the camera activated. At first, nothing unusual. Then something stepped into frame. It resembled a deer. But its legs bent at strange angles. The eyes reflected brightly. The head tilted slowly toward the camera. It stood still for nearly a full minute. Then it walked away, but the movement looked stiff and unnatural. Experts debated injury, perspective tricks, or lens warping. But the clip spread worldwide because of one simple reason. It didn't move like anything people recognized. So what's the truth? Here's what most people miss. Not every unexplained creature is a monster. Many are likely rare animals caught at strange angles. Genetic mutations, illness, shadows, camera distortion. Wildlife cameras trigger based on motion and heat. They use infrared light at night. That can distort eye reflection and body outlines. But here's the bigger fact. We have explored less than half of Earth's wilderness in detail. New species are discovered every year, especially in deep forests and remote regions. So when something doesn't match a known database, it doesn't automatically mean supernatural. It means we still have more to learn. And that's the real mystery. The world is bigger than our understanding. The forests are still deep. The mountains still hold secrets. The cameras are still recording. Some of these creatures will eventually be identified. Some might already have simple explanations, and some might stay unknown forever. If you're fascinated by the unexplained, the strange, and the secrets nature hasn't revealed yet, stay curious, because the next camera might capture something even more unbelievable. And when it does, you'll want to be the first to know. Follow to explore what the world hasn't fully discovered yet.